It's okay to have a little bit of resistance in life. Hello and welcome back to Artist Mindset. I'm your host Martina, and today I want to talk about alignment and growth. So, first of all, it's okay to have a little bit of resistance in life. And I know that it might be difficult or maybe discouraging to feel like things are not working out, or that maybe you don't see your path and where to go next or what to do. But have patience, because it's okay to have resistance, and it's okay to go through challenges in life. And I think it's actually necessary, because imagine you would only get the green lights and everything would just work out exactly as you mentioned, and it would always go your way. What would you do? Wouldn't you get bored if life was so predictable? If you would know that if you make a 5-year plan and everything works out exactly as you imagined, wouldn't it be boring? So don't be so hard on yourself if you might feel lost right now. Because if you know your why, the how will reveal itself. And those are of course not my words, but I think they are very true. Because if you know why you're doing what you're doing, and you truly feel aligned with yourself, in yourself, then your intuition will always lead you to the place where is the most growth. And that's not always comfortable, right? It's not always comfortable to grow and to learn new things and to go through challenges. But that's how we grow and how we learn and evolve, right? We learn from our mistakes, and we learn from the obstacles that we overcome, and we become more confident in ourselves, and we trust ourselves much more. And that's just how it is. So you don't have to worry about things if they are maybe not working out right now. Because if you know why you are doing it, and I'm not saying that you have to know or have this huge purpose in life of, oh, I'm creating my art because I'm gonna save people from the world's hunger, or I'm creating art because it promotes peace and is very political. No. If you know that you're creating art because it helps you heal and overcome different things and maybe interpret reality and your human experience here on earth, that's good enough. If your gut feeling is telling you that that's exactly what you are supposed to do, that's enough. So trust that. Because it's the same like if you had a ship and you are the ship and you know your course and where you're headed, because that's your why. You don't know exactly how it's gonna go and how are you gonna get there, but you know your why. You know your course. You know your why. And you have your course. So even if the storm is coming and the ship is a bit wobbly maybe, or maybe you're completely in the storm and you feel like, oh my god, the wind is so strong and I feel like everything's in the air and I'm losing the steering wheel and I don't know what to do. You have your anchor. You have your why. So anchor yourself in that why to withstand that storm that maybe you're going through right now. Because you need to have a little hope, a little faith and trust in yourself. And I know it's not always easy to just trust that things will work out one day, or that things will just work out for me. But you have to trust yourself and believe that if you know that what you are doing is what you're meant to do, even if it's just for yourself, then don't lose hope. Don't lose that faith. Because the sun will come out again and the storm will pass and suddenly things will start to make sense again. A little bit. Piece by piece. Maybe you will meet a friend that reminds you why you're creating. Or a complete stranger that might give you a compliment. And those are those subtle reminders from the universe that kind of tell us that we are on the right path. That we have our course. Like a ship. And that even if the storms will come, and it's not if, it's when, because they will come. There will be hard time and there will be resistance. Because it's necessary in life. You can't just have a good time, right? You can't be always up. You also have to be a little down sometimes and go through those storms. But trust that that's what makes you stronger. And if you have your why, it will anchor you even more in why you do what you do. And it will make you stronger and push you to keep going. So don't give up. And trust in yourself and whatever you're doing. And I know that things don't always go as we expect them to go. But again, if you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, you will find a way. And don't let your ego get in the way. Because I know how easy it is to look at other people and think that the grass is greener on the other side and they are doing amazing and I'm not, and I was already supposed to be there. When I set that goal 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to make art full time and make my living like that. But that's not gonna help you anything if you keep beating yourself up over those goals that you set 3 years ago. It's like a journey, right? If you imagine you are that ship and you're trying to sail somewhere. I mean, maybe this is a wrong analogy, but Christopher Columbus also didn't find India as he wanted. He found America and he thought it was India, right? But his journey didn't end there. And so does yours. Just because you didn't reach your goal already doesn't mean you will never reach it. So don't give up. And don't be scared to assess and reassess and stay aligned. Because only then you will know that what you're doing is right. And doesn't matter exactly how you're gonna get there. The important thing is why. And you will get there one day. So keep trusting, keep hoping. And I hope that you have a beautiful start of the week, start of the day. I wish you all the best. And yeah, trust. Because I trust. And I believe that anything's possible. So as long as we are aligned and we truly listen to ourselves, it will lead us to where is the most growth, which is not always comfortable, right? So that's probably all that I had to say today. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know down in the comments. And also let me know if you want me to talk about other things on this podcast. And I look forward to see you next week again. Okay, have a beautiful start of the week. Bye.